morning, everyone. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' scary looks. Out with summer, out till fall. We might not come back at all. School is out forever. School is out with fear. We have never thought that these lines of Alice Cooper will come back to haunt us. Who has ever dreamt that in the middle of March, our life will come to a standstill? There will be no teachers, no students, no friends, and people will confine themselves within the four walls of their houses. Not for one day, not for 1 week, not for 1 month, but almost for 1 year. It is not in anybody's wildest dreams that WhatsApp, Internet, Google Classroom, Google Forms, Google Sheets will become a new phase and new reality of their lives. They have never thought that wearing masks, maintaining social distancing, avoiding friends, avoiding near and dear ones, using sanitizers will become an integral part of their lives. March 11, 2020, WHO declared COVID-19 the global pandemic. It has affected the entire world. Almost 200 countries got affected. It is highly contagious. It has not only affected our school life, our day-to-day life, but it has affected our business, our economy, our social, physical and mental health. It won't be easy to come back or to bring life back to normalcy, but we have to and we will definitely re-strengthen our minds post-pandemic. Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan is celebrating Fit India Movement Week, and I am here to suggest and to discuss with you some mental fitness activities to re-strengthen our minds post-pandemic. For this purpose, a paradigm setup of mind is required. This pandemic has evoked stress as well as anxiety. We are all wallowing with fear, anxiety, stress. Our teachers, our elders, our parents, they keep on telling us to stay safe, to stay indoors, to study, to maintain distance. Dear students, don't get vexed up with all these do's and don'ts suggested by your elders. Rather, try to take charge of your minds. Don't feel depressed and dejected. Let us discuss some steps, some activities which should be taken up to re-strengthen our minds post-pandemic. We all know that remaining physically fit, we have to do yoga, meditation, small breathing exercises, because all these will help us a lot. Secondly, going for a small brisk walk will calm our mind and our body. This is the time to engage ourselves in variety of hobbies like gardening, playing badminton, jogging, bicycling. We can take any one of these activities, these hobbies. Dancing, listening music, reading books, doing aerobics are universally accepted stress busters. We can keep trying any one of these. At the same time, solving puzzles, doing Sudoku will keep our mind alert, agile, and it will not allow our mind to get distracted. We should not forget to socialize. We should keep calling our friends, our relatives. We should keep playing video games with our family and friends. This will keep us connected in this adverse situation. Balanced and nutritious diet cannot be forgotten. We should remain stuck to homemade food, freshly cooked food, and we should avoid the temptation of bringing and eating food from outside. At the same time, planning and making a schedule and following it with discipline will help us a lot. Making a to-do list will keep us alert and on our toes, and it will not make us feel dull and lethargic. Last but not the least, positive thinking should be adopted. We should remain positive in our attitude. We should not regret over what we have lost during this period. Rather, we should think what we have learned during this period. We have learned to take online classes. We have learned to arrange business meetings. We have learned to socialize, to keep connected online. We have learned to adapt ourselves with this new ecosystem. So I will conclude myself with this note that keep supporting, keep surviving, and keep helping each other. Thank you so much.